Greetings, everyone. I'm going to come very clean with you this morning for you to understand why I have been so angry with the Chrissy and the CMR situation. Someone said, I have never seen Auntie so angry. And the truth is, I really came undone. Every time you see people respond this way, it's never really just about making money. It's sincere, it's emotion. And for me, if you know me well, or if you've been on the channel for a while, you know where my passion lies. When it comes to women and your offspring, especially the very young ones, I really feel a connection to them because I have been a product of violence in my household and with an individual that I pledged my life and my loyalty to. And I know what it's like to be with a narcissist. I know what it's like to be with a man that sponsors you and is very wicked to you, and yet you stay out of loyalty. This is why I was supporting Chrissy. So it's not like I'm a hypocrite and I just switch on the girl like that. But for a long time, I try to give her grace because I know how some of these narcissists, when they sponsor you, they will take disadvantage of you. They'll get into your head and make you feel like you owe them, or if you leave them, you will not be safe. For a long time, I kept thinking, if Chrissy really leave this guy, she will not be safe. And I still think that way. But what is making me angry is that no matter how big and bad and bold this individual is, and the person continue to hurt you and teach you, I show you that you can live without them, eventually you're going to have to. I think that the offspring that she has for this gentleman, would not be affected more if she leaves than if she stays. The longer she stays, or not just her, any woman stay in a situation with a man who clearly doesn't have the ability to feel sympathy or empathy or respect for somebody, that person is dangerous. This is why I said that. So it's not like I have a bone to pick with CMR and I'm just targeting him. I see he's a sick individual and he does not want to get help. Maybe it's not just that he don't want to get help. He's not even aware of how sick he really is. And so when Christy continued to enable him to the point where she subject our young ones to this individual's illness, that's where I have the problem. Now she loves her husband so much, at least try to make him get help. And the only way he can get help is when he sees all that he has to lose. But he doesn't see that threatened in any way. And of course, I don't live in their house. For the individuals who are going to come here and say, I'm invested, we ought to be invested. We need to stop living in a world where we just see people and say, oh, mind, drink water and mind your business. We are Black people and we used to surround each other. We used to support our kinfolk, our brethrens. We used to surround women. When a woman gives birth to a baby in our community, they used to stay inside for 9 days, and the community members and the family would take care of that woman for 9 days while she's inside the house. Now we get to this place where we have adopted other culture and their ability to distance themselves from people's feelings, emotion, their needs, their well-being. We don't want to be like that. This is why we're coming together and we're saying to Jay, we love you, and we are saying that you are a hero. It doesn't take no ordinary normal person to go against somebody that they love, to go outside the household and tell somebody, I want this to stop. And I know our little Shiro is going to protect herself against any further disrespect or violation. There's a guy that is a social media person, and we've had our run-ins in the past, and I'm not going to say his name, but I'm not going to lie. I'm growing more respect for him because he stayed on the topic. I think he's the first one to break it, and he continues to stay on it. And I got to show him respect. Just don't want to say people's name because they think you're looking for clout or whatever. But if you guys have been watching him, yes, someone sent his video to me recently, and a woman called in to say the young child had mental health. That guy, I am gonna say big up to him for sticking, because as a man to stick with it, I am really, really happy and appreciative of him. This is how I am. So if I got problems with you and I see you doing the right thing, I have to bless you up. You can say his name in the comment section, but I'm not going to say it, guys, because people sometimes think you're trying to get fame from off their name. Yeah. So I am deeply and emotionally connected to this one because a young lady is involved. And we see in our culture, when these stories break, it stays for 9 days and go away. We must not let it go away. We must continue to surround the young miss with positivity, with love, with prayers. Let her know that you didn't do anything wrong, because I said this type of love, when you love your family so much, and she loved her stepdad. She says, I just don't want to get him into trouble. He's a good person. I just want him to stop. Oh my gosh, man, that's what touched me. That's what touched me. And that's why I stayed silent. That's why I called out to the mom and say, let them take her picture offline. Do not call her name. Don't do this to the young miss, because kids can be very cruel at school. And this is why I'm very angry with you, Chrissy, because you know how cruel kids can be. And you, as the mama, would just sit on your backside and just have her name dragged in on the internet and say that is love. You don't love her. Where's the love? Hmm? And skinning your donkey teeth on video when you're talking to your man. Nobody has to see that you're talking to him on camera. You're going against your pitney. When you're doing that, this is stuff that if you choose to forgive him, or if you choose to fake, because I guess you know him more than anybody else, he's a madman. You are afraid of him, and maybe you feel empathy, you feel sorry for him, so you have to entertain him regardless of what the story is. Let's just say he was innocent and none of that didn't happen and blah blah blah. It doesn't look good to the people who didn't know what was happening. None of us out here knew the whole story except what we see unfold in the court. And then we see you killing your big 52 teeth, your big broad teeth on camera with somebody who allegedly did a thing like that to your baby. Woman, listen to me, man. Go sit on one side. Where's your mama? Hmm? Where's your mama? Because your mama don't look like she's no pushover. Your mama looks serious. Where's your mama? Because she always showed up for you when you need her, and she showed up. And so, if Big Mama hear this video, I'm not trying to hate on your daughter and be jealous of your daughter and all that stuff. I'm just saying, why is she not waking up to understand that you're a big woman, you're a mother of girls, man. You come from a country where you see young girls have story. Young girls are traumatized by these stories. Young girls are traumatized by these experiences. When you live in Jamaica, you cannot walk in peace because of the big, thirsty, dirty men. I myself experienced that so many times, and in my household too, with my uncle saying things to me. They raised me. He was my parent, and that's for another day. So when I'm speaking and the people come to say you're invested, no, I'm triggered. Okay, I am triggered and I'm upset. And every mom must pick her daughter. At the end of the day, you pick your child. Okay, many women, you have helped me, people, to bring love and light to some of these people at Christmas time. Okay, women who chose their babies. Some of them have mansions. They run away in the middle of the night barefoot with their kids. These are the women I support. So why would I not speak on this topic? Why would I not get angry? That's why. And there's more of my story that I can share. I don't like women like Chrissy. No, I don't. Stay blessed. Stay blessed, everyone. Thank you for running up these views, because the more people see it, the more people's conscience will be stirred. The more people see it, the more people will get a chance to examine themselves. Okay, guys, I appreciate it. I love you all. Thanks to all my new subscribers and to all my returning viewers and subscribers. Stay blessed.